How to set your domain as your handle in Bluesky. Made by Lazy to Read, create videos in minutes. What's a custom domain? A custom domain is a unique name that identifies a website on the internet. For example, Bluesky's domain is bsqi.social. Every device that connects to the internet has a unique IP address that identifies it, but it's much easier to remember bsqi.social instead of a series of numbers. The domain name system acts like a phone book for the internet and points a domain like bsqi.social to its IP address, so we don't have to remember the numbers ourselves. Domains can be further divided into subdomains. For example, if your domain was example.com, but you had a blog hosted at blog.example.com, then blog is the subdomain. Why does Bluesky use domains as handles? And why would I want to use a domain as my handle? Technically, it's the AT protocol that lets you use domains as handles. Bluesky is a client application built on top of the protocol, so it will also use domains as handles. The AT protocol was designed to use domains for multiple reasons. Identity. Bluesky is just one application built on top of the AT protocol. Let's say you set your handle to example.com on Bluesky. You'll be able to use that same handle across all applications built on the AT protocol, and there's a growing number. Now, you no longer have to list 5 different usernames based on what was available at the time you signed up for an app. Just use your domain. Verification. Websites have a long history of verification already, so using domains borrows their authority. For example, a newsroom like NPR could set their handle to be @npr.org. Then, any journalists that NPR wants to verify could use subdomains to set their handles to be @name.npr.org. Brand accounts could set their handle to be their domain as well. Portability. Maybe you want to switch to a different server. Then, there's no need to switch your handle from something server-specific if you're using your domain as your handle. I'm convinced. How do I acquire a custom domain? You have 2 options to set up your domain as your Bluesky handle. Buy a domain through Bluesky, the easiest way. Purchase and manage your domain directly through Bluesky for a quick, hassle-free setup. Use a third-party registrar. Get a domain from providers like Namecheap or Google Domains. Ensure it's available, pay an annual fee, and connect it to Bluesky. Use the default handle. Stick with @yourname.bsky.social for a free, no-setup option. How do I set this custom domain as my handle? Let's use the Bluesky team's atproto.com account as an example. Note that the account uses the handle @proto.com, which verifies its identity because it owns the website @proto.com. If you change your default Bluesky username with the bsky.social suffix to a custom domain, your old username will be available for someone else to use. However, any tags or mentions with your old handle will still point to your account. Let's start. The next screenshots will show you how to set your custom domain as your handle in your mobile app, but similar steps apply to the desktop version. Open the left side menu by clicking your profile picture thumbnail, click Settings, and scroll down to the Advanced section. Click Change My Handle. On the Change My Handle screen, click I have my own domain. Now you'll have a screen that looks like this. This includes information that you will need to add to your domain registrar. Navigate back to your domain registrar, which is the company you bought your domain from, Namecheap, Google Domains, etc. The specific steps here depend on which company you used, but you'll want to navigate to DNS management for your domain. This might be under an Advanced DNS tab. If you're using a hosting company other than the registrar, for example Cloudflare, navigate there to add your TXT record, not your original registrar. We want to add a TXT text record to your domain. Step 3 above contains all of the information you'll need to add to your domain. The DID value is public and not sensitive information. After you add the TXT record, wait a couple of minutes for the change to propagate across the internet. Then just click Verify DNS Record. You're done. Check your Bluesky profile to see if it is updated. Remember, DNS propagation might take some time. Congratulations, you have a custom domain as your handle now.